Hello, my friends, and welcome to the High Grounds podcast and to today's morning meditation. Glad you tuned in today. And today I was thinking about this old saw here. And I was looking at this old saw and I thought, man, that's a lot like the gospel. Now, let me explain to you real quick. For one, I want us to notice that this saw is very old-fashioned. These saws were created around the time when the lumberjacks were very big. And these were the main saws that they used, and it'd take two people to use these things. It was very difficult work. And so just very old-fashioned, especially compared to the modern saws we have going around today that are gas-powered or electric-powered. And the second thing I'd like us to notice is that this saw takes effort to use. As I said, it takes two people to use this thing. And even then, it's a back-breaking work to even have to use one of these things. I mean, you have to push and you have to pull. It's just very strenuous exercise. The third thing I like us to notice is that even in spite of those two things, this saw is still just as effective. Maybe not this saw, it's very old and beaten up. But these type of saws are still just as effective today as they were back then. If you get two people and they go out and start cutting with one of these, it's not going to cut any worse or any better than when they first came out. They're still just as effective today as they've ever been. And the fourth thing I'd like us to notice is that because of all the other things, these type of saws have been neglected. And I think that's a lot like the gospel. The gospel is very old-fashioned. Although there are many new religions and many new so-called gospels going around today, they're much easier to use. They don't take as much effort. And because of that, a lot of people go with them. And it's not that the gospel is not as effective. It's still just as effective today as it has ever been. But because it's so much more difficult and because it's so old-fashioned and not caught up with the times, people want to use all these new religions, and the old gospel saw has been forsaken. Hey, I would encourage you today, pick up that old gospel saw, start cutting with it, and see what the Lord would do with you. Hey, this has been a simple thought, but I hope you have a blessed day.